Hello, welcome to Simcha, a celebration of life. I'm your host, Nikki Wallman. South African-born photographic artist Jenny Altschuler acknowledges that she affects and is affected by every photographed moment. Producing images with a strong sense of emotion, one is drawn to Jenny's psychological and spiritual state, as well as those of her subjects.
I have something inside me that really wants to affect people towards bettering something, or to take their challenges and be creative about it. So I love giving, but I want to affect people without taking them there. I want to add something and then for them to carry it on with using some element that I've inputted. I see that as being one of the fundamental precepts about Judaism, about giving, about linking with other Jews and with the world, about being aware of charity, a consideration, and giving what is needed, and also being open to hearing what is needed. So even in photography and teaching and mentoring, it is about being sensitive to where you can input and make a difference. Music has been a very important element in my life and my family's life. And music, the rhythm, the feeling of it, changing your spirit is hugely important to me. In fact, I do feel that everything in life is about rhythm. The ups and the downs, the ins and the outs, the dark spaces and the light spaces. It's all about rhythm. And photography is one of those. Photography is all about rhythm. It's light is a wave, the darkness is the range of tones, they resonate on different rhythms, and the focuses of an image, how you get people to focus into where you want them to look in an image, and the story that you tell is all about how you place your rhythms in the visual elements of art. And so rhythm is very important because the way that you place your rhythm, which is something that is louder or softer, resonates to your viewer in an image. And this is important for your voice, your visual voice. Although people enjoy to define and confine one to a certain speciality, I really writhe when someone tries to box me into either documentary photography or being an artist. I think that on many layers, I'd like for the images to be working on an intuitive level, for people to be moved by images. And so social documentary has been a big draw card for me. And I see myself in that sphere as a street photographer, someone who meets the unknown people, someone who meets not the famous people, anybody on the road, who then becomes a symbol of many. So there's Jenny Altschuler, the social documenter, yes, the portraitist of the unknown, the portraitist of the general South African. But there's also Jenny Altschuler, the family person, and I'm very interested in the family album and the extended family album, so that the community, the shul community, the synagogue community, also is part of that family album. And I have a large archive of Jewish festival experiences and Jews, but just being normal human beings as well as enjoying their culture. Then again, the family album as not the commercial lie of everything is fine and it's all smiles and social events. I'm very interested in decontextualizing the normal family album into looking at really what are the memories, the memoirs of a family. So my new body of work looks at that, looks beyond those weddings and bar mitzvahs and birthdays to sometimes the pain and the wounds and the death, mortality, and how do we remember our forefathers and our grandparents, and how do we actually begin to memorialize them and honor them even before they've passed away, because you can't photograph them once they're dead. And it sounds morbid when one looks at it, from the other angle that people normally only photograph happiness. But for me, it's not at all morbid. It's about change, it's about continuation, it's about the love and the links and the pain and the sorrow, because without pain and sorrow, happiness cannot be exquisite. And life is exquisite, and the visual of life is exquisite, the way the light falls on my father's wrinkles. And so my family is obviously, as any human being is filled with examples of every family.